Okay, so right now it's 9:14 and usually my nights will start around like 8:30, but I took the best shower of my life tonight, so I'm starting my night a little bit later. Sebastian slept the entire time and I figured he'd be hungry afterwards because I was starting to hurt a little bit on one side. I was very full. So as soon as I got dressed, he started crying and needed a diaper change. So I changed him, feeding him right now. He's like passed out. But after I'm done feeding him, I'm gonna put him back in his Snuggle Me, this little lounger right here. I'm gonna brush my hair, do a little bit of skincare, and then I'm gonna get in bed. Alright, I finally got him settled and I got him to take his binky. He's really not a big fan of the binkies, but he luckily took it and he looks like he's starting to fall asleep. I also have his head on this part of the Snuggle Me, like this part instead of down here, just because he's been choking a little bit after I feed him and even after I burp him. So I just want his head to be elevated a little bit more to avoid like any of that reflux coming up. So now that he's settled, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ready for bed. Okay, now that I'm all ready for bed, I like to make sure that everything by my bedside is stocked and that I also have extra pajamas for him. So over here in my closet, I have this dresser and on top I just keep this white basket and inside I have like all of his zippered pajamas. So I'm just gonna take a couple of them out and put them on my bed cart just in case we need some sort of change in the middle of the night. I'm gonna put them here where I put the diapers just because there's room. I like to make sure that I have all the diapers, and then I always put like a couple in front of the wipes so they're closer to me. I always make sure I have a hair clip. I have some extra nursing pads handy. Also, he's been a little bit congested the past 2 days, so I've been keeping this closer. Otherwise I put it in here, but I've been needing it quite often. And then I have like multiple chapsticks in here, some Vaseline, some baby lotion, but I basically just keep all the necessities like closest to me. Also, we've been using a lot of these Windies by Frida Baby. This relieves gas and like also constipation. So if you have a gassy baby, these work really, really well. I had to use it the other night. He was just super gassy and up all night and very fussy, and I used this and it relieved a lot, and then he was able to sleep. Yeah? Also, this little guy sleeps with me every single night, so he is wired right now. He took a very late nap and woke up at like 4:45. It's time for bed. You can't even see yourself, crazy. He sleeps in between me and Kevin every single night. You have to be careful of baby. Can you give baby a kiss? One thing about Sebastian is he gets hiccups at least twice a day. And I feel so bad because I feel like when I get hiccups, like it really hurts my head. And I'm just like, oh, I feel like that just can't be comfortable for you. So while he's comfortable, for the most part, I'm gonna go into the kitchen, I'm gonna refill my water, I'm gonna get my laptop, I'm just gonna get all my stuff so I can get in bed and get comfortable. I'm feeling really tired, but I also have a lot of editing to do and I wanna get some of that done tonight. I also wanna catch up on one of my shows. Okay, like I was saying, this is my Medela hand pump, and I use this throughout the day, and I use it right up until I go to sleep. I don't use it throughout the night, just because I'm way too tired to be doing all that, but basically, I use this instead of my Haka, just because I love the Haka, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard for me to like multitask trying to get that on and get him latched properly. I just find this way easier to catch my letdown, and it's a great way for me to like try to build up somewhat of a stash, if you will. I have a very strong letdown, and I produce a lot in the beginning, so the more I can collect, the better. And I find that I collect way more with this than I do the Haka. I don't over pump with this either. Honestly, I probably get less than 1 ounce every time I use this. So basically, like halfway through the day, like I'll fill one of these. I'm just gonna put everything where it goes. I'm just gonna tuck that right in there. I have my laptop. I'm gonna edit or just catch up on some shows. I don't really know. I'm feeling very tired. So Sebastian doesn't sleep in this. He actually sleeps in his Halo bassinet. I love this so much. I really, really wish I had this with my other babies. This part comes completely down, so it's so easy to get him in and out during the night. And also it like turns completely around. This can also lock the front part, so then it doesn't come down, but I always leave it unlocked. And then it has like this swivel motion, which is kind of hard to do with one hand, but I can get it to like completely come up on my bed, so it's as if we are co-sleeping. One thing about breastfeeding is you are constantly thirsty. I fill this up at least one more time before I actually go to sleep, and then by the morning it's gone. Also, after I'm done at changing diapers, I will throw them in the corner where my diaper pail is, and then in the morning, like, I'll pick them all up and throw them away in the actual can, but there's no chance that I am getting up multiple times in the night to throw diapers away. So if you see me chucking diapers, that is why. I just don't have enough space to bring the pail closer with this Halo bassinet. It's so big, it takes up so much room. I feel like the camera just doesn't really show how big it is, but it is massive in person. When I put it together, I was so shocked, but I love it so much. My favorite part is that it just comes right up onto your bed, so it's like you're co-sleeping. So he usually nurses on both sides before he goes to sleep, and then he sleeps for about like 3.5 hours before his next feed. So I'm probably feeding him anywhere from like 2 to 3 times during the night, or maybe sometimes 4, just depending if he's gassy or fussy, which is rare, but you never know, like sometimes we do have those nights. And when he is a little bit more fussy, he sleeps so much better when he is sleeping with me. But because I'm like desperately trying to catch up on sleep since having him, he does spend a majority of the night in the bassinet. That way I can just like get comfortable at night and not have to like sleep like a log. Oh no, spit up. What happened there? What happened? He is out. He is ready for sleep. Alright, buddy. the next morning. Are you tired from being tired? He slept really well. There was a point where he was not having it in the bassinet. So I slept with him till we woke up. I slept pretty good for the most part. I'm a little tired because I obviously was like having to get up and turn my camera on in the night. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!